is the yin-yang symbol. Maybe you have seen it before in art, philosophy, or even history books. But have you ever wondered what it truly means, especially those two dots in the middle? Those two dots shows that within yin and yang, there is always a bit of each other. That's balance. Yin represents coolness, calmness, and rest. Yang symbolizes warmth, action, and energy. These opposites don't clash. They harmonize. Imagine a world where everything balances perfectly. Night and day, stillness and motion, rest and activity. What if we applied these principles of balance to healthcare? And what if traditional Chinese medicine, or TCM, could join hands with Western healthcare? Could we create a new, powerful approach to healing? I'm a registered Chinese medicine practitioner in Hong Kong. My journey into TCM didn't begin from curiosity. It began out of necessity. When I was 18, my mother was diagnosed with cancer. Alongside her Western treatment, one day she handed me her Chinese medicine prescriptions. I could read the words, but the characters were so difficult to read. The handwriting was so messy, you almost need to guess the meaning. Try to figure out what those two words say in the red box, if you can read Chinese. That's feng feng, fang feng, a herb that helps to dispel wind, to release exterior pattern, and relieve pain. But TCM isn't about searching the herb one by one. It's about combining them into a tailored formula to achieve a specific function. And I had no clue what this blend meant to achieve. I couldn't find the answers online and felt so powerless. That piece of paper changed my path entirely. It inspired me to learn how TCM can blend with Western healthcare. Now, I've been practicing over 8 years, helping thousands of women better understand and care for their bodies, supporting their health from every stages of their life, from menstrual cycle and fertility to menopause and overall well-being. Growing up in Hong Kong, whenever people hear Zhongyi, traditional Chinese medicine, someone always asks, 我係寒底定係熱底? Am I a hot or cold body types? Or at dinner, a friend may playfully stretch out their hand and ask, 把脈係咪真係把到我有咗 BB? Can you check my pulse to see if I'm pregnant? So what is TCM really? Hot or cold? A pulse pregnancy test? It can sound like we're looking into a crystal ball with no rules. But that's not the truth. In practice, our diagnosis is systematic. Instead of focusing on one organ or one symptom, we connect the dots. Because in TCM, the body isn't a machine to be fixed. It's an ecosystem to support. In actuality, TCM involves 4 diagnostic steps we call Mong, Man, Man, Qin. Looking, listening or smelling, asking questions, and pulse taking. First, we observe your eyes, complexions, and especially your tongue. So everyone, may I invite you to take out your phone, open the front camera, and stick your tongue out like this. And take a selfie. So come on, do it. Don't be shy. What do you observe from your tongue? Have you ever observed that? Is it pale or red? A pale tongue means blood deficiency, and a red tongue suggests internal heat. But we also check other details. Do you have a thick or thin coating? Or are there any visible cracks? Your tongue can tell us so much without even speaking a word. Then, from what we see, we move to what we hear. The sound of your voice, the quality of your breath or cough, even subtle scents hint at a pattern inside. Then, we ask about your sleep, digestions, and emotions. And for women, a full menstrual history, not just the date, but flow, pain, mood, and changes over time. Lastly, we check the pulse. Beyond speed, we read the depth, rhythm, and strength to understand the body overall system. TCM believes that a woman's life unfolds in a 7-year cycle. Each cycle brings its own unique shift in body, energy, and emotions. At 28 to 35, the fertility often hits its peak and is powered by kidney qi, not the physical kidney, but your vital energy reserve that supports overall vitality, hormonal balance, and reproductive health. Think of kidney qi as an energy-saving account. Overspending through stress, overwork, or poor habits can deplete this reserve, affecting fertility or hormonal balance. In men, it can show up as fatigue or poor sperm quality. Constant withdrawal from this account can use up our health saving, leading to chronic illnesses. That's why TCM emphasizes prevention is better than cure. We notice the imbalances early and correct them, so the body can regain the balance before the problem gets worse. Now, let me share about my patient. Let's call her Sarah. Sarah is 30 years old. One day, she came into my room looking very worried. She told me that she hadn't had her period in 6 months. Her gynecologist had ruled out pregnancy, run blood tests, and ultrasounds. Later, the results shows that she had diminished ovarian reserve. Sarah's symptoms told me that her body was out of sync with her age. To treat Sarah, we worked hand in hand with her Western doctor. Her gynecologist monitored blood tests and ultrasound, while I used acupuncture to boost the pelvic blood flow and prescribe personalized Chinese medicine to replenish her kidney qi. We kept things simple and connected. Both her doctors and I monitored the same markers: her cycle length, flow, and quality. And we also shared updates to make sure her care stayed aligned. A few months later, Sarah was Sarah again, laughing and relieved that her cycle is returned and stabilized. This is just one example showing how TCM and Western diagnostic work side by side. Of course, one case doesn't show cause and effect, but Sarah's story told us that these two approaches can line up, blending together to give a more complete care with fewer side effects. If this is what a shared plan can do for one person, what could it do for a city? This year, Hong Kong is going to open its first government-supported Chinese medicine hospital in Tseung Kwan O, a place where TCM and Western diagnostic work side by side. It's a practical step towards the real collaborations, shared system, dedicated teams, and one plan that put patient first. Many Hong Kong insurance have already covered both systems. Integration isn't just theory, it's everyday practice. When TCM insights combine with Western healthcare, it's like the left and right brain working together. You gain a more complete view, see another angle, and create a sharper plan. That's the strength of care. Like the yin and yang, TCM and Western medicine always hold a piece of each other. Those two thoughts remind us that real balance comes when opposite works together. So don't wait for your body to scream. Learn to listen its whispers, just like you book for your annual checkup or find a doctor you trust. Explore TCM before your body shouts for help. Build your health plan today with Western clarity and TCM care. Thank you.